This story started 28 years ago. Jemima Goldsmith, the daughter of a British aristocratic family, fell in love with a famous Pakistani cricket player, who was then known as a Muslim playboy. Despite their significant differences in age, background, and culture, they got married. The girl even converted to Islam for his sake. How did her life turn out after their marriage? Why did they have to get a divorce? And what do their children look like now? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. Jemima Marcel Goldsmith was born on January 30, 1974 in London. She hails from a very wealthy, noble family. She is the eldest child of Lady Annabel Vane Tempest Stewart and financier Sir James Goldsmith. Her mother, from an aristocratic Anglo-Irish family, is the daughter of the 8th Marquess of Londonderry, while her father is a billionaire financier and the son of a luxury hotel tycoon. Jemima's parents were in different relationships when she was born, but they tied the knot in 1978 to legitimize their children. Jemima was raised amidst opulent surroundings, spending her early years at Ormley Lodge, an 18th-century Georgian house. Despite showing great promise as an equestrian during her childhood, with many believing she could pursue a career as a professional show jumper, Jemima opted for an academic path. At the age of 17, she was an accomplished equestrian in London. However, she decided to pursue higher education, enrolling at Bristol University to study English. Jemima's studies in Bristol ended early in 1995 when she crossed paths with her future husband, Iman Khan. Their initial encounter took place at a charity dinner, where they engaged in a captivating conversation and immediately formed a connection. Jemima was captivated by Khan's charisma and dedication to social causes, while Khan was drawn to Jemima's charm, intelligence, and kind-hearted nature. At the time, Jemima was 21 years old, while he was 42. Iman Khan was born in 1952 into a privileged family in Lahore, Pakistan. He grew up in a relatively affluent, upper-middle-class environment with his sisters and received a privileged education. He attended Aitchison College in Pakistan and then the Royal Grammar School Worcester in England, where he showed great skill in cricket. In 1975, he graduated from the University of Oxford, where he studied philosophy, politics, and economics. Khan gained fame as a cricket sensation during the 1970s and 1980s. He debuted for the Pakistani national team in 1971 and quickly became one of the world's top all-rounders. Khan showcased his leadership abilities as captain of the Pakistani cricket team, leading them to victory in the Cricket World Cup in 1992. He was hailed as a national hero in his country, alongside his cricket success. He gained attention in London during the late 1970s for his Playboy lifestyle. He was frequently seen at nightclubs with glamorous women, including celebrities like Goldie Hawn, Susanna Constantine, and Stephanie Beacham. Khan's lifestyle attracted controversy, but he defended it, stating in a 1984 interview, "In Pakistan, you just don't meet single girls. There are no discos, no bars, no meeting places." Iman Khan's relationship with Jemima differed from his past ones. Their bond was so strong that he proposed to her on only their second date. However, their marriage encountered opposition from their families. Jemima's father was hesitant, upset by his daughter's choice of a man twice her age and her planned conversion to Islam. Meanwhile, Imran's family preferred him to marry within their own circle. Despite these challenges, the couple remained steadfast in their love. On May 16, 1995, they were married in a nikah ceremony at Jemima's father's Paris home officiated by the local imam. They also held a civil ceremony on June 21, 1995, at the Richmond Register Office, followed by a lavish midsummer ball at Ormley Lodge, attended by prominent figures from London society, including celebrities and politicians like Princess Diana. After the marriage, Jemima converted to Islam and became known as Jemima Khan. Jemima moved with her husband to his hometown, Lahore in Pakistan, and lived with his large family. At first, she tried to adapt to Imran's way of life. She learned to speak Urdu well and began wearing traditional Pakistani clothes. However, they faced many challenges because of their different backgrounds. Khan's family was very conservative, while Jemima grew up in a wealthy British family. Despite these differences, their love for each other grew stronger every day. A year after their wedding, they had their first son, Sulaiman Isa, and 3 years later, their second son, Qasim, was born. In 1996, Imran entered politics and started his party, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. At first, Jemima supported him and even gave a speech in Urdu at a rally encouraging women to vote for her husband. But over time, she began to feel lonely as Imran focused more on his political career, and she found it hard to adjust to the conservative Muslim environment. Khan's decision to enter politics worried opposition politicians and intelligence agencies, mainly because of Jemima's Jewish heritage. Jemima faced accusations of being involved in a Zionist plan to control the country. Many Pakistani newspapers questioned her citizenship, and there were calls to revoke her Pakistani citizenship. False smuggling charges were also brought against her. Jemima struggled to cope with this stress, especially in an unfamiliar environment. This love story sadly ended in 2004 when the couple divorced. The marriage ended amicably. Imran has mentioned that the 6 months leading up to it and the 6 months afterward were the hardest of his life. After the divorce, Jemima returned to Britain with their 2 sons. As per the divorce agreement, Khan's sons visit him in Pakistan during their school breaks, and when he visits London to see them, he stays with his former mother-in-law, Lady Annabel Goldsmith. Since the divorce, Jemima has delved into journalism and has contributed to various publications, such as The New Statesman, Vanity Fair, and The Sunday Times. She has also devoted her time to UNICEF, serving as an ambassador for the charity. In addition to her work in editorial writing, Jemima is also involved in screenwriting and production, having established her own TV and film production company, Instinct Productions. In 2022, she wrote and produced What's Love Got to Do With It?, a comedic film inspired by her marriage to Iman Khan and her experiences in Pakistan, which won Best Comedy at the 2022 Rome Film Festival. Today, her sons are grown up. The eldest, Sulaiman Isa, is now 27 years old, but little is known about him. Qasim, aged 24, recently launched his own marketing agency in November 2023. Even though Khan and Jemima split up, they stayed friends and supported each other. Jemima often shares photos of their 2 sons with their father on her Instagram, and she always backs him in his political career. In 2018, Imran achieved his dream of becoming the Prime Minister of Pakistan, which he had harbored since he was with Jemima. This story reminds us that love can sometimes change unexpectedly, but the relationship between 2 souls can last forever, even if they take different paths. Do you agree with this sentiment? Share your thoughts in the comments. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.